Hey! It looks like he took advantage of those back-to-school sales and got himself a new wardrobe.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara Transformers Adventures Deluxe Class Bumblebee Supreme Mode. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right here you have a picture of him in alt mode. Up here you have Bumblebee looking all supreme. And on the other side, you have the same picture right there. On the back of the box, you have your obligatory product. Shows how he is all glowing. And of course, if you have the Japanese version of the app, you can scan the toy, unlock stuff in whatever their app does. And here you got them all like Transform! And right here you have some screenshots from the cartoon. And of course, you get Sad Pac-Man! And that's basically it for the packaging. So moving right along, here we have Bumblebee Supreme Mode, which is a remold of the Warrior class Bumblebee. Now, none of the remolding can be seen in alt mode. All the remolding is for robot mode. So right now, it just looks like the regular Warrior class Bumblebee with some extra little paint apps. But yeah. And I like the Warrior mold. I like it just fine. I think it's a fun toy. And, you know, the changes they made in robot mode actually look really, really cool. And you'll see that in a bit. But for a comparison, here it is with the American release of the Warrior mold. And keep in mind that mine is repro labeled, so it's going to be a little harder to show some of the differences here. There is a little bit more paint here on the hood. You can see that this kind of extends a little further. You know, actually, the paint actually extends to this rim right here, where here it just kind of stops a little short. So there's a bit more paint on the hood. You can see there's a little bit of silver around the headlights there. And these little side lights are actually painted in red. These are stickers on mine, but on this toy they actually are painted. On the side here, these stripes are actually painted on. These stripes are stickers right there, and all this is stickers back here, and they still didn't paint all that on this version. The taillights are painted on my version. These are stickers, and yeah, I mean it's pretty much the only real differences there. And oh, of course the blue on the rims there is painted on, whereas on mine, those are stickers. So, yeah, that's pretty much it as far as differences go. It's just a little bit of difference in the deco, but ultimately, the same old mode. So, there you have that. Now, he does include weapons. He does come with the Bumble Saber. That's what I call it anyway. And it's the exact same mold as the American version. Of course, again, mine has stickers on it, but it is the same exact mold. Right there. Nothing changed there. And still stores the same way. You got these two angle tabs right there that just plug into the slots in the sword. And voila, storage. Yay! But he does come with a new accessory. He comes with the, what was this called? The Decepticon Hunter, I believe it was called. I could be wrong, but yeah, he does come with this, and yeah, it's done in all that nice transparent blue plastic. It does have a lot of nice molded details. Looks pretty cool. I can dig it. Would have been nice if they had painted it up a little bit, but it's fine. There's a tab right here. Storage for this is, you can see there are there are tabs on either side. Right here, you can just take it and just plug it onto the side of the car, which looks kind of ridiculous. You know, plug it on either side. And, yeah, there you go. Sure. Looks kind of silly, but hey, you know, you can still kind of shank somebody as he's driving by, I guess, you know, so I guess it still serves some kind of tactical purpose, I guess. I don't know, but still. Pretty cool new weapon, nonetheless. So, there you have it. So, let's just get down to transformation, shall we? So, let's just remove the Bumble Saber right here, put that off to the side. Transformation, as you can probably guess, is exactly the same as the Warrior class version. So, you just untab the doors here, you just swing them down, you just take the arms. They do actually tab into the the upper part here, to the windshields here, or the windows, whatever. So take them, swing them out. Make sure you bring that down and untab it, and then swing the arm up. And you can take this panel right here, open that up to reveal the head. Bring that down. Take these wings, angle them back, and those will go into the slots right up there. Just line all that up. Yeah, take the whole roof section here and just bring it down on that double hinge. Split the legs, rotate him at the waist, bring down his feet, and there you go. There you have Bumblebee Supreme Mode in his robot mode. There you go. And you can see just how much remolding they did. A lot of remolded parts on this guy. I'm getting close on the head sculpt. Really dig the head sculpt. Looks really nice. The one complaint I have about the head sculpt is I wish he didn't have the smirk. I wish he wasn't smiling. I really would have preferred like just kind of a, just a more serious expression, a more, fierce gaze. I wanted a fierce gaze out of him, but, they got him smirking. It's fine, but I do like it. Nice silver paint here. The head looks like it's totally done in that transparent blue plastic, and they just painted over it. And I believe all of these new parts are just that transparent blue plastic that's just been painted over. So apparently that's how Takara's doing it now with remolding. But still looks good. A little bit of yellow right there on his chin, which is a little on the sloppy side. Didn't really get it covered that well. But, it is what it is. You got the sticker that you can scan with the app if you have it. And, yeah, again, I like the remolding. It looks really, really cool. And you have that, and then you got some new shin parts here, which look really nice. New forearms, obviously. But, yeah, very, very cool. And, of course, you can have him holding the Bumble Saber. You can have him holding the Decepticon Hunter here. Snap that into his hand right there. And there you go. Now he's all armed up. Articulation-wise, the articulation is exactly the same. The head is on a ball joint. You can get a little bit of wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. You can look up. You can't really look down, but you can look up. The shoulders are on a ball joint as well as this hinge right here, so you get good range of movement right there. Bicep swivel, 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Waist joints. Hips are on a ball joint, so you can go forward and go back, in and out. Thigh swivel, knee, again, due to all the junk back there, you don't get a lot of knee bend. And his feet don't really do anything except kind of pivot up a little bit. Not very useful, but it's there. So, same amount of articulation. But there you have it. Now, one thing I do like also, as you notice, he's standing just fine. And I always had a problem standing my Warrior class Bumblebee because they actually did fix the problem. And the problem with Bumblebee was just this little bit right here. I don't know how well you can see it, but this bit right here on the original Warrior class version, maybe you can see it a little bit better. This piece right here was just a complete square. It was just a box. You can see here, it's actually now been kind of rounded off on this side. So they actually fixed that, and now this sits down as far as it's supposed to, and it ends up, as you can see, level with the foot, and that's supposed to serve as a heel spur, and now he stands just fine. So they actually fixed that little problem with him, so thank you so much. I actually did fix it on my Warrior version, but yeah, I'm glad Takara just, took the initiative and fixed that little problem, because that was a bit of an annoyance, but there you go. So you have that now full comparison. Here he is with the original Warrior class Bumblebee. And you can see just how much remolding they did. And of course mine is repro labeled. But yeah, obviously you can see remolded head, remolded chest, remolded forearms. They remolded shin parts. And yeah, I mean he definitely looks a lot more accurate to his upgraded form on the show, whereas the Toys R Us version is just the Warrior figure with some blue paint on his chest and some blue paint on his shins, and it just looks dumb. This, they actually put the work into to make it look somewhat screen accurate, and I appreciate that. That's why I went for this instead of just buying the Toys R Us version, because I thought that was dumb. But this is definitely a lot better, in my opinion. And just to show that mod that I did here on the legs here, you can see here, like, again, this piece, it'll focus, there you go. This piece right here originally was just like a straight block, and I just took a pair of toenail clippers and just, you know, clipped off that edge to it right there and just kind of rounded it off. And now this sits low like it's supposed to, so that serves as a heel spur like it's supposed to. And now I don't have any problem making them stand up. Hooray! And like I said, I'm really glad they took the initiative and fixed that on this version of the mold. So, there you go. I have that. And just because, here he is with the Battle Grimlock. You can see how they look together. Again, it's pretty much the exact same toy as the Warrior version, so it's going to scale exactly the same as it does, as the Warrior version does, so no real difference there, but there you go. But yeah, as far as this figure goes, I like him. I like that he's, you know, they did a lot of remolding to him. They made him look way more accurate to how his, you know, how his upgraded form looked on the show, and I dig it. Like I said, I dig this way more than the Toys R Us version, which just had some blue paint? What the heck is blue paint? Some blue paint, you know, smear on it. This actually looks really, really cool. So, there you go. And again, I know some people don't care for the RID line. Like I said, I like the line. I like the show. I think these toys are fun, even though they're simple. I think they're fun to mess with. These are definitely toys that I like to take down off the shelf and mess with because they're just fun, easy to take and goof around with. And, you know, I think they have a lot more playability for it. But again, you know, I know there are people who don't care for these toys, don't care for the show, and that's fine. But I personally do quite enjoy it. So, there you go. I think that's pretty much it. So if you would like a Bumblebee Supreme mode of your own, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so check that out. And you can also check out my Robots in Disguise playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also link in the description down below, so check that out as well. And I think that's pretty much it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Takara Transformers Adventures Deluxe Class Bumblebee Supreme Mode. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Pull me in your face. All right, Megatronus, you're going down. No, so you think you get some new fancy parts and you're going to beat me now? Well, yeah, I mean, that's how it works. I get a power-up and I get all super powerful and now I can defeat you. Yeah, no, I never cared for that idea. But it's the rules. I'm a Decepticon. You think I care about rules? Come on. You're funny. You're a funny little guy, you know that. Later, Pipsqueak. I'll see you around. Catch you on the flip side. Hey, come back here and let me defeat you. Yeah, buy some more costume jewelry. Maybe that'll help.